I think the biggest challenge which I faced was to retain the concepts for a longer period of time.
So many of my friends were preparing for placements, so it was hard for me to concentrate on my preparation.
I think the biggest challenge for me was dividing my focus between college and GATE preparation.
I moved from a 3-month subscription to a 1-year subscription. The learning material here is so unique and helps you understand the concepts very quickly.
The best part was learning from top educators anywhere and anytime.
I had joined an academy when I won the combat scholarship. The All India mock test played a major role in boosting my GATE marks.
Have a goal early on and prioritize your subjects.
Preparing consistently throughout your journey, and don't forget to revise and practice regularly.
I think the secret is effective planning and a good strategy.
Unacademy educators cover every detail and clarify doubts for all the subjects.
Their way of teaching builds interest for the subjects and makes it fun to learn. This accelerated my confidence to crack the technical subjects.
They were quite supportive and their regular doubt solving sessions helped me a lot.
Unacademy. Let's crack it.
I think the biggest challenge which I faced was to retain the concepts for a longer period of time.
So many of my friends were preparing for placements, so it was hard for me to concentrate on my preparation.
I think the biggest challenge for me was dividing my focus between college and GATE preparation.
I moved from a 3-month subscription to a 1-year subscription. The learning material here is so unique and helps you understand the concepts very quickly.
The best part was learning from top educators anywhere and anytime.
I had joined an academy when I won the combat scholarship. The All India mock test played a major role in boosting my GATE marks.
Have a goal early on and prioritize your subjects.
Preparing consistently throughout your journey, and don't forget to revise and practice regularly.
I think the secret is effective planning and a good strategy.
Unacademy educators cover every detail and clarify doubts for all the subjects.
Their way of teaching builds interest for the subjects and makes it fun to learn. This accelerated my confidence to crack the technical subjects.
They were quite supportive and their regular doubt solving sessions helped me a lot.
Unacademy. Let's crack it.
I think the biggest challenge which I faced was to retain the concepts for a longer period of time.
So many of my friends were preparing for placements, so it was hard for me to concentrate on my preparation.
I think the biggest challenge for me was dividing my focus between college and GATE preparation.
I moved from a 3-month subscription to a 1-year subscription. The learning material here is so unique and helps you understand the concepts very quickly.
The best part was learning from top educators anywhere and anytime.
I had joined an academy when I won the combat scholarship. The All India mock test played a major role in boosting my GATE marks.
Have a goal early on and prioritize your subjects.
Preparing consistently throughout your journey, and don't forget to revise and practice regularly.
I think the secret is effective planning and a good strategy.
Unacademy educators cover every detail and clarify doubts for all the subjects.
Their way of teaching builds interest for the subjects and makes it fun to learn. This accelerated my confidence to crack the technical subjects.
They were quite supportive and their regular doubt solving sessions helped me a lot.
Unacademy. Let's crack it.
I think the biggest challenge which I faced was to retain the concepts for a longer period of time.
So many of my friends were preparing for placements, so it was hard for me to concentrate on my preparation.
I think the biggest challenge for me was dividing my focus between college and GATE preparation.
I moved from a 3-month subscription to a 1-year subscription. The learning material here is so unique and helps you understand the concepts very quickly.
The best part was learning from top educators anywhere and anytime.
I had joined an academy when I won the combat scholarship. The All India mock test played a major role in boosting my GATE marks.
Have a goal early on and prioritize your subjects.
Preparing consistently throughout your journey, and don't forget to revise and practice regularly.
I think the secret is effective planning and a good strategy.
Unacademy educators cover every detail and clarify doubts for all the subjects.
Their way of teaching builds interest for the subjects and makes it fun to learn. This accelerated my confidence to crack the technical subjects.
They were quite supportive and their regular doubt solving sessions helped me a lot.
Unacademy. Let's crack it.
I think the biggest challenge which I faced was to retain the concepts for a longer period of time.
So many of my friends were preparing for placements, so it was hard for me to concentrate on my preparation.
I think the biggest challenge for me was dividing my focus between college and GATE preparation.
I moved from a 3-month subscription to a 1-year subscription. The learning material here is so unique and helps you understand the concepts very quickly.
The best part was learning from top educators anywhere and anytime.
I had joined an academy when I won the combat scholarship. The All India mock test played a major role in boosting my GATE marks.
Have a goal early on and prioritize your subjects.
Preparing consistently throughout your journey, and don't forget to revise and practice regularly.
I think the secret is effective planning and a good strategy.
Unacademy educators cover every detail and clarify doubts for all the subjects.
Their way of teaching builds interest for the subjects and makes it fun to learn. This accelerated my confidence to crack the technical subjects.
They were quite supportive and their regular doubt solving sessions helped me a lot.
Unacademy. Let's crack it.
Welcome to Unacademy. Let us crack GATE ESE ME. This is Maheswar Rao. Now, Unacademy GATE presents GATE Rank Predictor. GATE Rank Predictor. Now updated with GATE 2023 official answer key. Log in to GATE official website. Copy your GATE answer sheet. Go to Unacademy Rank Predictor. Paste your response sheet and enter your branch and paper shift. Predict your rank. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Sandeep. Unacademy GATE offline center is coming to Delhi. Classroom batch for GATE 2024 in mechanical engineering and classroom batch for GATE plus ESE 2024 in mechanical engineering. Unacademy's GATE offline center is opening in Delhi Engineers Conclave on March 19th at 10 a.m. There is also an offline scholarship test on 19th March at Meroli Center. Get up to 100% scholarship. For more details, follow the link given in the description. 50% discount for existing Plus and Iconic subscribers. 50% discount for learners in other coaching institutes. 33% early bird offer. And 20% discounts on merit. GATE rank less than 1000 and PSC entry is appeared. Mains entry is appeared. For more details, you contact this number 8585858585. Batch on Engineering, Mathematics and General Aptitude. Starting date is 28th February. Offer end date is 10th March. Offer price is 4,999. Unacademy is announcing Udaan batch and Buniyaad batch for GATE 2024 and 25. GATE 2024 and 25. Unacademy is announcing Udaan batch, one batch for all, GATE, ESE, CSE mains 2024. Batch commences from February 28th. Unacademy is announcing Buniyaad batch, one batch for all, GATE, ESE and CSE mains 2025. Batch commences from February 28th. Welcome to the practice session on Engineering Mathematics for BARC and ISRO. Today's topic is complex variable. The residue of sin z by z power 8 at z equal to 0 is. Residue of sin z by z power 8 at z equal to 0 is. F of z is sin z by z power 8. Sin z is nothing but z minus z cube by 3 factorial, z power 5 by 5 factorial, z power 7 by 7 factorial, z power 9 by 9 factorial, and so on, by z power 8. That is 1 by z power 7, 1 by 3 factorial into z power 5, 1 by 5 factorial into z cube, minus 1 by 7 factorial into z, plus z by 9 factorial. Now, residue of sin z by z power 8 at z equal to 0 is coefficient of 1 by z. What is coefficient of 1 by z? Minus 1 by 7 factorial. Therefore, the value of residue is minus 1 by 7 factorial. Minus 1 by 7 factorial is the correct answer. Understood? Next problem. The function u is harmonic, then the values of a and b are. If u is harmonic, then the values of a and b are. U is harmonic means u satisfies two-dimensional heat equation. That's why ux is 4x cube minus 2ax y square plus 3bx square minus 3y square. Now, uxx is 12x square minus 2ay square, 12x square minus 2ay square plus 6bx, called it 1. Next, uy is 4y cube minus 2ax square y minus 6xy uyy is 12y square minus 2ax square minus 6x, called it equation 2. Given that u is harmonic, therefore uxx plus uyy equal to 0. Therefore 12x square minus 2ay square plus 6bx plus 12y square minus 2ax square minus 6x equal to 0. Minus 2ax square plus 12 minus 2ay square plus 6b minus 6 of x equal to 0. 6b minus 6 of x equal to 0. Therefore 12 minus 2a equal to 0, the value of a is 6. 6b minus 6 equal to 0, then the value of b equal to 1. The value of a equal to 6 and the value of b equal to 1. A equal to 6 and b equal to 1. Third option is correct. Third option is correct. Yes, very good, Sandeep. Next one. Let sigma n equal to minus infinite to infinite a n into z plus 1 whole power n be the Lorentz series expansion of f of z equal to sin z by z plus 1. Then the value of a minus 2 is, excellent problem. F of z is sin z by z plus 1. We have to express in terms of z plus 1. We have to express in terms of z plus 1. That's why let us take z plus 1 equal to t, z equal to t minus 1. The function f is sin of t minus 1 by t, because z by z plus 1, that's why t minus 1 by t, that is sin of 1 minus 1 by t. It is in the form of sin of a minus b. So sin a cos b, sin of a minus b, that is sin a cos b minus cos A sin B sin 1 cos 1 by t plus 1 by t power 4 by 4 factorial and so on minus cos 1 into 1 by t minus 1 by t cube by 3 factorial plus 1 by t power 5 by 5 factorial and so on. That is sin 1 minus sin 1 by 2t square sin 1 by 24 into t power 4 and so on minus cos 1 by t plus cos 1 by 6t cube and so on sin 1 minus cos 1 by t minus sin 1 by 2t square plus cos 1 by 6t cube plus sin 1 by 24 t power 4 and so on. In the place of t, you substitute z plus 1 sin 1 minus cos 1 by z plus 1 minus sin 1 by 2 into z plus 1 whole square plus cos 1 by 6 into z plus 1 whole cube plus sin 1 by 24 into z plus 1 whole power 4 and so on. We have to calculate a minus 2. A minus 2 is nothing but coefficient of 1 by z plus 1 whole square, that is minus sin 1 by 2 minus sin 1 by 2 understood? So final answer is minus sin 1 by 2. Understood? Right. Next problem. The residues of f of z at the simple poles are, we have to calculate residue of f of z at the simple poles. Function of z is seven minus 3z by z square minus z. 7 minus 3z by z of z minus 1. If you take partial fractions, a by z plus b by z minus 1, to get z equal to 0, put z equal to 0, 7 minus 0 by 0 minus 1. 7 minus 0 by 0 minus 1 means minus 7. Put z equal to 1, 7 minus 3 by 1, 4 by z minus 1. minus 7 by z plus 4 by z minus 1. Therefore, residue of f of z at z equal to 0 is minus 7. Residue of f of z at z equal to 1 is 4. Therefore, minus 7 and 4. Correct answer is minus 7 and 4. Understood? Next problem. The singularity of the function. The singularity of the function f of z equal to z minus 1 by z square at z equal to 0. Z minus 1 by z square at z equal to 0. F of z is z minus 1 by z square. You can write this one in the form of z by z square is 1 by z minus 1 by z square. Here you have two negative powers of z. Finite number of terms in the principal part. Finite number of terms in the principal part. Finite number of terms in the principal part of f of z. Therefore, z equal to 0 is a pole of order 2. Z equal to 0 is a pole of order 2. The residue of f of z at the pole z equal to 2. The residue of f of z at the pole z equal to 2. F of z is z by 8 minus z cube at z equal to 2. Please observe, when z is tending to 2, numerator is non-zero, but denominator is equal to 0. Whenever numerator is non-zero, denominator is 0, we have separate procedure to calculate residue. Even though z equal to 2 is simple pole, so at the simple pole z equal to 2, residue of z by 8 minus z cube at z equal to 2 is given by limit z tends to 2. Write numerator as it is. Just differentiate denominator with respect to z. Minus 3z square. Limit z tends to 2. 1 by minus 3z minus 1 by 6 minus 1 by 6 minus 1 by 6. Next one. An analytic function f of z is such that real part of f dash z is 2y. Real part of f dash z is 2y. F of 1 plus I equal to 2. Then imaginary part of f of z is f dash z. Real part of f dash z equal to 2y. Real part of f dash z is nothing but ux plus ivx equal to 2y. What is real part? Real part is ux. Ux equal to 2y. Since ux is 2y, therefore compulsory vy must be 2y. Okay na? So vy must be 2y, because if the function is analytic, CR equations are satisfied. So compulsory vy must be 2y. That's why differentiate every option with respect to y. Vy is minus 2x. Therefore A is not correct option. Vy is 2x. That's why B is not correct answer. Vy is minus 2y. But actually we got Vy is 2y. That's why third option is incorrect. Fourth option, Vy equal to 2y. Therefore last option is the correct answer. So we can understand that the imaginary part v equal to y square minus x square. Understood? So last option is correct. Next problem. The residue of f of z, z square by z minus 1 whole square into z plus 2 at z equal to 1. F of z is z square by z minus 1 whole square into z plus 2. We have to calculate residue of f of z at z equal to 1. Limit z tends to 1. Z equal to 1 is a pole of order 2. 1 by 1 factorial into d by dz of z minus 1 whole square into z square by z minus 1 whole square into z plus 2. You can cancel z minus 1 whole square, z minus 1 whole square. Limit z tends to 1. D by dz of z square by z plus 2. Z square by z plus 2. So we have to differentiate z square by z plus 2. U by V rule. Limit z tends to 1. Denominator z plus 2 whole square. Z plus 2 into differentiation of z square is 2z minus z square into differentiation of z plus 2 is 1. Limit z tends to 1. 2z square plus 4z minus z square by z plus 2 whole square. That is limit z tends to 1. 2z square minus z square is 2z z square plus 4z by z plus 2 whole square. When z is tending to 1, 1 plus 4, 5 by 1 plus 2 whole square, 3 square is 9. So finally the value of residue residue of f of z at z equal to 1 is 5 by 9. 5 by 9 is the answer. Next one. The Taylor series expansion of f of z equal to log 1 plus z by 1 minus z. Log 1 plus z by 1 minus z at z equal to 0. Log 1 plus z by 1 minus z at z equal to 0. Log 1 plus z is z minus z square by 2 plus z cube by 3 minus z power 4 by 4 plus and so on. Log 1 minus z is minus z minus z square by 2 minus z cube by 3 minus z power 4 by 4 and so on. Minus plus 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 plus. Observe. Minus z square by 2 plus z square by 2 cancel. Minus z power 4 by 4 plus z power 4 by 4 cancel. Log 1 plus z minus log 1 minus z equal to 2z plus 2 into z cube by 3 plus and so on. That is log 1 plus z by 1 minus z. Log 1 plus z by 1 minus z equal to 2 into z plus z cube by 3 plus and so on. Therefore 2 times of z power 2n plus 1 by 2n plus 1 from n equal to 0 to infinite. Okay na? 2 into z power 2n plus 1 by 2n plus 1 when n equal to 0 to infinite is the correct option. Next problem. Let P of z is a naught plus a1 z plus an z power n. Q of z is b1 z plus b2 z square plus bn z power n. What is the residue of P of z by Q of z? Observe here, residue of a naught plus a1 z plus a2 z square plus an z power n by b1 z plus b2 z square Observe here, we have to calculate residue of P of z by Q of z at z equal to 0. Same logic, numerator is non-zero but denominator is 0. That's why limit z tends to 0. Write numerator is as it is. A naught plus a1 z plus and so on an into z power n by differentiation of denominator with respect to z. Differentiation of b1 z is b1. Differentiation of b2 z square is 2 into b2 z. Differentiation of bn z power n is n into bn into z power n minus 1. When z is tending to 0, numerator is a0, denominator is b1. Therefore, the value of residue is a0 by b1. a0 by b1 is in first option. Therefore, first option is correct. Simple. Whenever z is tending to z0, if numerator becomes 0, numerator becomes non-zero, denominator becomes 0, then you have to apply this formula. Write numerator is as it is, differentiate denominator with respect to z once, then apply the limit. The value of z square plus 1 into sin z minus cos z into log z square plus 2 by z square minus 4 into z square minus 9 into z minus 1, where C is the unit circle. Mod z equal to 1 by 4. Mod z equal to 1 by 4 means it is a circle with center 0 and radius 1 by 4. Center 0 and radius 1 by 4. Now the poles are given by z square minus 4 into z square minus 9 into z minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, z equal to plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, 1. See here, all the poles lies outside the closed curve. All poles lies outside the closed curve. All poles lies outside the closed curve. Therefore, by residue theorem, the value of integral is 0. By integral theorem, by Cauchy's integral theorem, the value of integral is 0. The value of integral is 0. In the Lorentz series expansion of f of z equal to 1 by z into z minus 1, valid for mod z minus 1 greater than 1, the coefficient of 1 by z minus 1 is z equal to t plus 1. F of z is 1 by t plus 1 into t. Now, the given condition is mod z minus 1 greater than 1. Therefore, mod t greater than 1. Mod t greater than 1. Therefore, 1 less than mod t. 1 by mod t less than 1. 1 by mod t less than 1. Always we have to write in terms of 1 by t. That's why do one thing. Take t common. Already 1 t is there. Already 1 t is there. Okay na? If you take t common, it will become t square. 1 plus 1 by t. 1 by t square into 1 plus 1 by t whole inverse. 1 by t square into 1 minus 1 by t plus 1 by t square minus 1 by t cube and so on. 1 by t square minus 1 by t cube plus 1 by t power 4 minus 1 by t power 5 and so on. In the place of t, you substitute z minus 1. One by z minus 1, 1 by z minus 1 whole cube. First term is 1 by z minus 1 whole square. We have to calculate the coefficient of 1 by z minus 1. There is no term including 1 by z minus 1. You have 1 by z minus 1 whole square onwards. That's why the coefficient of 1 by z minus 1 is 0. So 0 is the correct option in this problem. Understood? Because the series starts from 1 by z minus 1 whole square onwards. Next problem. The residue of f of z at z equal to 0. The residue of f of z at z equal to 0. F of z is 1 plus e power z by sin z plus z cos z at z equal to 0. Now we have to calculate residue of f of z at z equal to 0. Limit z tends to 0. 1 plus e power z by, observe here, numerator is non-zero but denominator is 0 at z is tending to 0. That's why d by dz of sin z plus z cos z. Continuation. Limit z tends to 0. Right numerator is as it is 1 plus e power z by differentiation of sin z cos z plus differentiation of z cos z cos z minus z sin z. When z is tending to 0, numerator is 1 plus e power 0 is 1 by cos 0 1 cos 0 1 sin 0 0. That's why 2 by 2. The result is 1. Therefore, residue of f of z at z equal to 0 is 1. So the correct answer is 1. Understood? Correct answer is 1. Next problem. Consider the function f of z equal to z square plus az by z plus 1 whole square. The residue of f of z at its pole is 1. Then the value of a is, given that residue of z square plus az by z plus 1 whole square at z equal to minus 1 is 1. So we have to calculate residue of f of z at z equal to minus 1. Z equal to minus 1 is pole of order 2. Therefore, limit z tends to minus 1, 1 by 1 factorial into d by dz of z plus 1 whole square into z square plus az by z plus 1 whole square equal to 1. Now, z plus 1 whole square, z plus 1 whole square cancel. Limit z tends to minus 1, 1 by 1 factorial is 1. Differentiation of z square plus alpha z with respect to z, 2z plus a equal to 1. When z is tending to minus 1, minus 2 plus a equal to 1, a equal to 1 plus 2, the value of a equal to 3. Finally, the value of a equal to 3. Next problem. Let R be the circle given by z equal to 4 into e power I theta, z equal to 4 into e power I theta, z equal to 4 into e power I theta. Theta varies from 0 to 2 pi, e power z by z cube minus 2z dz. Actually it is z cube minus 2z square dz. Observe here. Integral e power z by z cube minus 2z square dz, where z equal to 4 into e power I theta, it is nothing but mod z equal to 4. A circle with center 0 and radius 4 units. A circle with center 0 and radius 4 units. A circle with center 0 and radius 4 units. What are the poles? The poles are z cube minus 2z square equal to 0 means if you take z square common, z minus 2 equal to 0, z equal to 0 and z equal to 2. 0 lies inside, 2 also lies inside. Therefore, I am going to apply residue theorem. Residue of e power z by z cube minus 2z square at z equal to 2 is limit z tends to 2 z minus 2 into e power z by z square of z minus 2. Z minus 2 cancel, that is nothing but e square by 2 square means 4. Next, residue of e power z by z cube minus 2z square at z equal to 0. Limit z tends to 0. It is a pole of order 2. Therefore, d by dz of z square into e power z by z square into z minus 2. Z square cancel. Differentiation of e power z by z minus 2 is limit z tends to 0. Denominator is z minus 2 whole square. Numerator is z minus 2 into e power z minus e power z into 1. When z is tending to 0, minus 2 into e power 0 is minus 2 minus e power 0 is minus 3 by 0 minus 2 whole square is 4 minus 3 by 4. Therefore, by Cauchy residue theorem, the value of integral is 2 pi I into sum of residues. One residue is e square by 4. Another residue is minus 3 by 4. That is pi I of e square minus 3 by 2. Pi I of e square minus 3 by 2. Next problem. Let's f of z is, let f of z is sigma n equal to 0 to 15 z power n, where mod z minus I equal to 2. So I is the center, radius 2 units. Here I is the pole. Pole lies inside. Observe, function of z is integral c, curve c is nothing but mod z minus I equal to 2. Sigma n equal to 0 to infinite z power n means 1 plus z square plus z power 14 plus z power 15 by z minus I whole power 15 dz. Here clearly z equal to I lies inside. That's why you can write 2 pi I by 14 factorial into d power 14 by dz power 14 of function of z 1 plus z plus and so on z power 15 at z equal to I. That is given by 2 pi I by 14 factorial into, when you differentiate 1 plus z square plus and so on z power 15 14 times, you will get 14 factorial plus 15 factorial into z at z equal to I. Do one thing, 2 pi I by 14 factorial of, if you take 14 factorial common, 1 plus 15z at z equal to I. Now, this 14 factorial and this 14 factorial cancel. The result is 2 pi I multiplied with 1 plus 15z at z equal to I. 2 pi I into 1 plus 15i, 2 pi I into 1 plus 15i. Answer is 2 pi I into 1 plus 15i. Next, the residue of f of z, equal to z square into sine 1 by z. Z square into sine 1 by z is 1 by z minus 1 by z cube by 3 factorial, 1 by z power 5 by 5 factorial, and so on. That is, z square into 1 by z is z, z square into 1 by z cube by 3 factorial is 1 by 3 factorial into z, 1 by 5 factorial into z cube, 1 by 5 factorial into z cube, and so on. Now, residue of z square into sine 1 by z at z equal to 0 is coefficient of 1 by z, that is minus 1 by 3 factorial minus 1 by 6. Answer is minus 1 by 6. Next problem. If the function is analytic, then the values of a and b. If the function is analytic, then what are the values of a and b? So here u is x square minus y square minus ax plus y plus 2. V is 2xy minus 5y minus bx. Now, since the function is analytic, therefore CR equations are satisfied. Ux equal to Vy, 2x minus a equal to 2x minus 5. If you compare LHS with RHS, the value of a equal to 5, uy equal to minus vx, uy is minus 2y plus 1, vx is 2y, minus vx is minus 2y, minus b, that will become plus b, therefore b equal to 1. A equal to 5 and b equal to 1. A equal to 5 and b equal to 1 is the correct answer. Next problem. Sin z equal to sigma n equal to 0 to infinite. A6 into z minus pi by 4 whole power n. Then what is the value of A6? See here. a6 into z minus pi by 4 whole power n is nothing but 6. Okay na? So our job is to calculate coefficient of a6 is nothing but coefficient of z minus pi by 4 whole power 6. That is nothing but sixth derivative of f at pi by 4 by 6 factorial. So our job is to calculate sixth derivative of f. So here f of z is sin z. First derivative f dash cos z, f double dash minus sin z, f triple dash minus cos z, fourth derivative of f sin z, fifth derivative of f cos z, sixth derivative of f minus sin z. So f power sixth derivative at pi by 4 minus sin pi by 4, that is minus 1 by root 2. Now substitute here. Minus 1 by root 2 by 6 factorial. 6 factorial is nothing but 720. Minus 1 by 720 root 2. Minus 1 by 720 root 2 is the answer. Answer is minus 1 by 720 root 2. Understood? I hope you understand. Thank you.